this video is about slalom. So the great thing about this is you can do this on 2 feet or 1 foot. So there's a great progression there for when you feel more confident. And it also really practices those fundamental edges. So let's go. So we're going to do 2 feet first. For this skill, you might find the use of some cones quite handy. And I have a special festive helper who's going to help me with my cones. So feet kind of shoulder width apart. Now, our feet are going to be doing one outside and one inside edge, going around the corner. So if I'm going to the right, it will be an outside and an inside. But what's actually going to take us is the top half. So if I want to go that way, I need to point that direction. And then if I want to go that way, I've got to point in that direction. So let me show you what I mean. So if I'm rolling here, I'm going to lean on my outsides and my inside. And I'm going to lean on my outside and my inside. My outside, my inside. Now it's happening, but let me show you the difference when I put my arms into the equation. You see how that takes my hips as well? My whole body wants to go, and it makes it so much easier. So I'm doing outside, inside, but I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to look over there. I want to go over there. I want to go over there. I want to go over there. So when you first do this, you'll probably find that having a bit of a rolling start will help. So you can forget about the cones at first, and you could literally just be skating around your local rink or up and down your hallway and be doing this pressure change with your feet. Back at the cones again, you need to be able to create your own momentum to keep going around each cone. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So we're doing the exact same thing as before, but when you come to this bit, you're going to push. So I'm bending my knees more and I'm putting more weight on this outside. So it's like that, and I'm putting a lot more weight on it, and it's giving me an oomph. So let me show you what I mean. So it's a push, 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 push. You see I'm going nice and low in the knee, and that gives you an oomph, oomph. And it tightens it up as well. So I could probably move those cones a lot closer now because it also tightens the edges. The push on this is on the outside foot. On the spin video, which I shall link up here, I was saying about if you start with your feet wide and bring them in, that's what pulls the momentum. So this is the same concept because the outer foot goes wide, and in going wide, you bring it in and it pushes you. So you shouldn't need to do any stroke skating in between. You should just be able to go whoosh, whoosh, and you'll just keep going. Think of a skier, how they're doing their slalom. It's the same concept. Right, so that's the 2 foot. So the 1 foot. Now, this is significantly harder. You need to have a really good forward skate. You need to have control of your edges, both outside and in, and you need to be able to balance on 1 foot for a really long time. Then you need to be able to change from an outside edge to an inside edge and keep momentum. But it's okay, don't go, it's okay, because I'm going to show you an easier way to progress from the 2 foot to the 1 foot, which will hopefully help you get there. Do the 2 foot one, but make one of your feet, whichever is most comfortable for you, the dominant foot with the most weight on. For me, I like to do the 1 foot on my right foot. So I'm going to put most of the pressure on this right foot. So the left one is going to just be here to keep me upright. So I've got most of my weight on here. And this foot's not really got a lot of weight on it at all, but it's helping to stabilise me. But what you should find, if you get the weight right, you will be able to release the other foot. So the same as we did with the 2 foot, you can ditch the cones completely and practice the 1 foot just skating around the rink. So you could just get a bit of speed, and then when you feel comfortable, balance on 1 foot and just push the weight to the inside and the outside. With the 1 foot, we're still going to do the arms, But because you're on one foot, you can't be as dramatic with the arms as you can on the 2 feet, because you can be like, swing, swing, but if you do that on a 1 foot, you're gonna throw yourself off. So it needs to be more controlled because you're on 1 foot. So it has to be a deliberate placement rather than a push. Even though you're only skating on 1 foot, you've still got this other leg that can help you. You can think of it as a bit of a counterbalance. So if you're wobbling, you can use it as the tightrope walker does. So use it to your advantage. You can pull you on the inside edge, you can push you onto the outside. So use it to help you balance. I hope you've enjoyed slaloming up and down your hallways. I love this one, it's lots and lots of fun. And always remember, the softer your knees, the easier this skill is going to be. I'm Katie, you've been watching Skatie, and I'll see you next time. Bye! So this video, probably with those, so think of like a down a skier. Think of a skier.
Hello.
So for me, I like to do the, so if I'm wobbling, I can get this foot, and I'll just do this. I know what I want to say. You do not. Nobody knows.